public view of an infectious disease becomes transformed from the stage of an emergence to when it is apprehended, studied, and understood by public health authorities and scientists. At the beginning stages of a disease discovery, unless it is a very mild disease, it is often through critical or serious cases. The explanation is to medical reporting and global surveillance system that influence to capture and rate only serious and mortal cases. The reason is that these situations are very much favorable and appealing to both healthcare professionals and the public because they have a sense of urgency. At the beginning, only the most severe cases will attract public attention, and this may give the idea that the disease is so severe or deadly in the majority of its forms. Research evolves, therefore more cases are identified emerging with various symptoms that makes the comprehension of the disease even more complex. As the testing procedures and the surveillance activities expand, the people with the milder cases that might have been ignored or have not sought medical help get known. This larger, more ample data set paints a reliable picture of the disease. Not only is it already established severe symptoms, but also its less severe manifestations. In this case, we can talk about the pandemic of the H1N1 type influenza virus, which is often called the swine flu, and first appeared in 2009. At the beginning, the disease caused widespread fear. It was associated with countries such as Mexico. That is where people died in severe respiratory distress were first discovered. While the initial picture painted was treated with caution, when more data gathered and it became to be clear that most of the cases were mild. And while there were certainly some instances of severe cases and deaths that occurred in the context of the virus, these still represented a very small proportion of actual cases. The genuinely low case fatality rate of the H1N1 flu pandemic was far better than it was expected. The public shift from perceiving a fatal enemy to a more moderate health risk is a prime example of the trajectory of the most well-known emerging infectious diseases. It points out the need for a surveillance network that would cover the entire territory, as well as extensive research to discover the characteristics and impacts of the most dangerous diseases. Thank you.